Hi. Today we're going to talk about when is the best time to call a real estate agent when you think that you want to get ready to sell your house. Every real estate agent has had the experience of walking in for a home tour with a potential seller that is obviously super proud of their space. And we walk into the kitchen and there are the 25-year-old or 30-year-old cabinets with brand spanking new granite countertops. The seller says, well, I know that granite's really popular right now, so we went ahead and did that work. And it's a really sinking feeling when you're staring at the damaged, dinged, painted, wildly out of date cabinets and these expensive new stone countertops. And you're going to have the discussion of, well, I appreciate the work that you did, but we really need to talk about the cabinets. Because what the new countertops have done is really shine a light on how wildly out of date or how damaged the current cabinets really are. It just underlines what is really some age. So when is the right time to call a real estate agent? It can be a year, even 2 years from the time that you want to sell your house. 6 months is great. 6 weeks is great. 6 days maybe isn't enough time, because what a real estate agent can do for you at the beginning of your process in thinking about selling your home is guide you through the changes that need to be made to your space in order to make it as marketable and as popular as it can possibly be, thereby selling it as quickly for as much money as you can possibly get for it. One thing that a real estate agent can do for you is all experienced agents have quality connections. We have a stable of people that we have good relationships with, good rapport, good communication. Those people like to work with us because we make sure that they get paid really quickly. We can suggest electricians, plumbers, painters, handymen, all kinds of tradespeople that you might not have had access to or might not have had a recommendation from, and those people can do wonders to get your house ready for the market. We can even recommend people for larger things like installing a new septic system, putting on a new roof, changing your old siding to, your old aluminum siding to vinyl siding. We know people in the trades, and we can get those people over to your house very quickly in order to make those changes. We can also tell you whether those small changes or large changes are likely to make a difference. You might go ahead and put a new roof on when maybe your roof really didn't need to be replaced. Maybe it just needed to be repaired. Your perception of what buyers are looking for may not be the same as our perception. Market changes sometimes change what a buyer is willing to accept, and we can help guide you through that. You may think, after living in your home for 20 years or 30 years or even 5 years, you may think that the things that drive you crazy are going to be the same things that drive a potential buyer crazy. Your real estate agent is out there in the field. We talk to people all the time. We know what sold, what condition it was in, what the buyers were thinking. We have access to that inside information, and we can tell you whether, yep, you're right, those things need to be done, or no, your house is in good shape. We suggest that you put it on the market as quickly as possible and take advantage of this amazing market. Another important feature of establishing a relationship with an experienced agent is that agent can show you other homes. They can make appointments to show you homes that are comparable to yours. If you're really struggling with a particular price, the agent can make appointments for you to see homes that are similar to yours to try to nail down the price range that you're really talking about, to ground your potential price range in some reality. Another thing about establishing a relationship with your real estate agent is that relationship is continuing. Your agent will be very glad to take your call whenever you're thinking about your home in terms of making a renovation. You can call your agent a year from the time that you purchased it and talk about potential changes and what that would mean to a likely sale somewhere down the line. An agent is always happy to take your call because we are always happy to maintain relationships with our clients. Many times, the relationship between an agent and her sellers is so close that they become friends. You end up being friends and you go out to dinner or you socialize together. But even if that's not the case, even if it really was a transactional relationship, your agent will always be really happy to talk to you about changes that you are thinking about making in your home and what impact that would make on your potential sale. She can also be available to talk about some diminishing values, things that you might be thinking of doing that really might diminish the value of your home. That's not a discussion that we have very often, but if you have one of those teenagers that really wanted to paint her room entirely black, top to toe, including the ceilings and inside the closets, and even get a black rug, your agent, popping a call to your agent and talking about that might be a really good idea, and also might give you some backup. Calling the cavalry might give you some backup to have that discussion with your teenager about, yeah, no, we're not really going to paint it glossy black. I saw a teenager's room once that was painted blood red. Blood red, the exact color of blood. Every inch, all of the furniture was glossy blood red. That was really difficult for those poor sellers to paint over, and might have been good to have that discussion beforehand. So it's best to call your real estate agent long before the time that you are willing to sell. If you don't have a real estate agent, I suggest taking some real time, 6 months, even a year from the time that you plan on moving, and interviewing a few agents. That relationship is going to be crucial to you. You want to have really good communication with your agent. You want to feel like you're a member of a team. You want to make sure that everybody's rowing in the same direction. And that relationship is also going to mean that you get the most money for your home that you possibly can. So take the time to interview agents if you don't have one. Take the time to do some research. It's another video that you can link to. Take the time to ask the questions of the agents to get the information that you need in order to make sure that you make a really good choice on working with an experienced agent. Word of mouth is also really good. People who have had relationship with an agent and had a really good one, getting a recommendation from other people is key. But sitting down with an agent, talking to them about what your expectations are, talking to them about what the work is that you think that you need to do, and all of that happening well in advance of the time that you actually put your house on the market is the best way to go. If you have any questions, always reach out to us. We're happy to talk about it. We can talk about real estate endlessly. And thanks again so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe. It helps us get the word out there for the services that we give to our clients. Have a really good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.